Hey guys, I'm Tori.
And I'm Liz.
We're Live.Travel family, and we are pretty excited because this is episode 1 of our journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we are actually going to take you guys along with our travels across the U.S. in our RV, and we're going to share all kinds of videos with you. Hopefully we're going to be uploading at least once a week, depending on internet. And so we'll be shooting new videos and showing you guys some tips and tricks that we've learned along the way.
And some beautiful views.
Beautiful
Beautiful
views.
places.
Yes. Hopefully some ways to save money. Maybe if you're staying in campgrounds, things like that. We boondock a lot, so we'll share some good boondocking spots with you guys. Also, any mistakes that we've made, which we
Not
are...
any.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go with we're not going to make any, but
No,
we'll
that's
see.
okay.
But we're going to share those with you guys if we do. And
When we do.
yeah, when we do. And so we'll just take you guys along with our journey, and hopefully you guys enjoy. In episode 1 here, we are leaving our hometown in Broomfield, Colorado. Beautiful Broomfield, which we've been in for a long time now.
Yes, very
And
bittersweet.
yes,
Hard to leave, but we're excited for what's coming and what we're going to see and experience. But it was a hard decision, for sure.
yeah, and again, we'll make a video where we walk through our decision, all the things you need to think of whenever you go full-time living in an RV, because there's definitely a lot more than we had thought of. So we'll keep you guys updated on that, let you know all those things. That way, hopefully it'll help you guys out.
Mm-hmm.
But so first thing we're doing actually is heading west from Denver, Colorado.
We have a loose plan, a loose route. We didn't make reservations anywhere because we wanted to, if we came to a spot and we wanted to stay longer than we anticipated, we wanted to leave that flexibility. So we have a loose plan of where we're going. It's kind of west to California, and then up the coast north, and then circling back to Colorado. But again, we chose not to make reservations because we wanted to kind of go at our own pace, and when things come up, we wanted to have that flexibility.
Yeah, so like I said, our first destination is we're heading west from Colorado. We're actually staying in our first Harvest Host, which is absolutely wonderful. And we're doing it in Palisade, Colorado, which if you guys don't know Palisade, Palisade is Colorado's winery area and also peaches, Palisade peaches.
It's at a great elevation and it gets good sun to where it grows the best grapes, and the peaches are big and tasty and delicious Palisade peaches, what they're known for. And the Harvest Host membership, if you guys don't know about Harvest Host, it's a fantastic way to save some money. You sign up, you get a year membership, and then you can see all those different locations across the country, wineries, breweries, museums, farms, all these places that are part of the program, and you can stay for free. So my parents actually got it for me for my birthday, a year membership. It's a great gift, much appreciated, and we're already getting some great use out of it.
Yeah, so we stayed at our Harvest Host, which was a winery in Palisade, which was wonderful. Actually, we ended up staying 2 nights. We talked with them and stayed 2 nights because we wanted to explore Palisade.
Yeah, so with Harvest Host, they usually expect you to stay 1 night. But when we got in late on, what was it? Saturday night, I think.
Yeah, our very first night.
And so the wineries close at 5, and I think we got there right at 4:30. And so we went in and we talked to them. We wanted to spend some time in Palisade, so we asked if we could spend 2 nights, and they were fine with it.
Yeah, and so Liz has actually been to Palisade before. Her and her friends go every once in a while on different locations with just little girls trips.
It was a fun girls trip.
Yeah, but so we've actually had wine from there before that she's brought back. It was in our very first video, which was before we went full time, and we did the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Fiesta. So if you guys haven't seen that, definitely check that out on our page. It's kind of a long video because we did Santa Fe and Albuquerque together. More of a vacation than a travel. But
kind of testing out the waters of the camper.
But we stayed in Palisade here, and we actually learned the proper way of drinking wine.
We went to Varaison Vineyards, which is the place you need to start with if you go to Palisade. Great winery. They actually bring you into the winery and they go through how to taste certain wines and do a whole education on it. It's great.
It's very helpful. We've definitely learned a lot, and we're actually going to take you guys through part of that. So you guys hopefully maybe grab a glass of wine, maybe a bottle of wine, because that's what we're going to learn how to drink anyway. And so sit back, relax, and let's enjoy learning how to drink some wine.
We're just going to talk about the wine glass for about 1 minute. The wine glass, these wine glasses are specifically made for wine. You have a bowl, you have a stem, and you have a base. It's always good to hold the wine by the stem because you do have heat in your body. And surprisingly, it goes down your arm to your hand. So when you're holding it by the bowl, after about 7 to 10 minutes, it will dissipate some of the alcohol notes, some of the fruit notes, because you're heating the wine up with your hand. Now, to me, there is no way wrong with wine of how you want to hold it. You want to hold it like this? Great, because the object is to get the wine to your lips. And so however you do it, but if you do happen to hold it by the bowl, just try to finish that glass within 10 minutes, and then you'll be okay, because it takes a little time for the heat, and you just want to have the same wine that's in the bottle in your glass without the heat. So that's the wine glass. And you're going to see when I pour this wine, very clean, very crisp, very refreshing. So the first thing you want to do with wine is, when you get it, is you want to look at it. Now with white wines, first thing you want to do, with any wine, is you want to smell the wine. So being I have a big nose, I just put it in the glass as much as I can. I tilt the glass forward. You don't want to snorkel the wine, because that will hurt. But you want to just go deep enough, take a nice sniff, and the first thing you should get should be maybe alcohol. because otherwise it's just fancy grape juice, so you do need alcohol. So to dissipate that overbearing alcohol in the first, give a little puff in the glass. And now smell it. Now most wines are either fruit or floral. And this wine pairs really well with Asian food, maybe spicy Thai food, or cheese and crackers, maybe a light seafood, a shrimp or a flounder. Well, we don't get flounder out here, but like a light fish, not really like a tuna, that's kind of a thick fish. Maybe it's 3:30, you blog for the day, you did your writing. Now you just want to sit by your camper and enjoy the view. A couple of glasses of this just makes everything go a little smoother. And one thing I'm learning from wine, it's not for up here or these people, it's for everybody. Wine is to be made drinking with lovers, with friends, by yourself, whatever you like to do. And that is one thing I am learning about wine. Before I pour this red wine, what you want to do with red wines is when I pour it in the glass, you do want to swish it a little bit, swirl it, or whatever you want to call it. And that kind of gives the wine a little more surface area. If you notice on a wine glass, there's more surface area kind of on the bottom half than on the top. It kind of tapers in. And that is because, so when you swirl the wine, it gives the wine a little more surface area in contact with the air, brings out the alcohol notes, brings out the fruit notes, and then when it's tapered in the glass keeps it in the glass. So you can smell it when it is. If this would be like open all the way across, a lot of that will just escape into the air. You'll see when I pour it, it's a lot different in color. This is a very dark fruit wine.
So why do you swirl the glass with reds and not whites?
Because white wines, most of the white wines I showed you were cold. You like white wine cold. So when you swirl the wine, it heats the wine up.
Okay.
So with white wines that's cooled, you don't want to heat it up. You want to keep it cool and crisp and refreshing. That kind of is the characteristic of the white wine. Red wines are a little smoother, a little creamier, a little more fruit and barrel notes, oak, cedar, chocolates. And this also pairs really well with like steaks or maybe ribs, like you have a honey glazed barbecue sauce or whatever you put on your barbecue ribs, because being this wine is very forward, very in your face. When you take a piece of steak or a piece of rib, there is fat in the meat, kind of coats your whole mouth with that layer of fat. This wine cuts right through it. And another thing I'm going to explain to you with wine, which is new to me. Wine is made to be paired with food. When I grew up, my whole life, eat, swallow your food, and now take a drink of whatever you're drinking. Wine, the next time you're eating out, steak, pizza, whatever it is, Chinese food, and you happen to have wine with you, take a bite or two of the food. Now with the food in your mouth, invite the wine into your mouth at the same time. Now the first time you do it, you're just going to be thinking about don't choke. Because you don't want, because it's going to be a little awkward because you're going to have food and wine in your mouth. Not everyone is used to that. I wasn't used to it either. You're going to be truly surprised how if you're eating whatever, a steak, it's going to bring out the beef of that steak even more. And now if you have a very forward, like dark plum wine like this, it's going to bring out that plum flavor even more. Really surprising. I'm going to show you a little tip where when you go into your neighborhood liquor store, how to pick out a bottle of wine that you might know what the taste is going to be without even opening the cork. A lot of wineries, when you go into the wine, they might have the wine all over. A lot of these wines have tons of wines all over. They might have a little card. It's like a rating system. This wine is an 87. This wine's a 62. Or not. That's just some guy with his rating system. That's not you. A good way to learn about the wine is every wine bottle has an alcohol by content number. It's either on the side, on the bottom, it could be in the back of the label, but it's by law. Everybody has that. That's how they tax the wine people, by how much alcohol by content. In red wines, the numbers go like 13.5 to 15.5. So like this Primitivo was a 13.5. So you're going to get that very fruit forward, very, not tart, but a little more tart than the Barbera, which is more of a lighter wine, or more of a pine cherry, because this alcohol content number is 15. So the lower the number, the more tartness, the more like 1 or 2 fruits you're going to get. The higher the alcohol number, you're going to get the fruit flavor up front, but now you're also going to get the vanillas, the dark chocolates, the cigar box, because the grape is on the vine as long as possible, all the sugar's converted to alcohol, and then they age it a little bit longer. The more the aging in the barrels, the more overtones you will get other than the fruit notes, like I said, vanilla, oak nuts, cherry, cedar, whatever you kind of pick up. White wines, it's from 12 to 14. So if you have a white wine that's a Chardonnay and you look at the bottle, it's 12%, it's going to have maybe an apple flavor. Move it up to 13, might have apple and pear. Move it up to 14, you're going to have apple, pear, melon. So the higher the number on your bottles of wine, the more flavors you will get, the more broader the wine will be. So that's always like kind of a good tip to know when you're just shopping for a wine. This bottle looks good, this bottle looks good, look at the alcohol content number. And you want to get as high as number as you can.
Okay.
And just believe in yourself. Don't be intimidated by wine, it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Drink alone, drink with your friends, your family, but wine is just a good drink to drink with everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys learned some things there. I know we definitely did.
Yeah, it was a great experience. We loved it.
This is actually completely free, or at least whenever we went, it was free to sit down and learn with them. Sometimes you are on with a group, a whole lot of people. We actually were lucky enough that we did it just ourselves, and it was absolutely wonderful. Wonderful to learn. Definitely try wine with food. Again, I know it's weird, but try it. It definitely changes, brings out the flavor in everything. Brings out the flavor in the wine, brings out the flavor in the food. And just don't choke. And if you do choke, don't blame me. Don't blame me.
That's important. Yes.
Yeah. But hopefully you guys learned a little bit. We didn't include everything in the video.
Yeah, you need to go there and check it out yourselves for some little tidbits that we didn't put in there.
Yeah, and so it was a great stop. We highly recommend Palisade if you haven't been there.
Yeah, we wanted to spend more time there. We could have spent several more days. Recommend bringing your bicycles. It's a great little town to bicycle around, bicycle to all the different wineries. They have a nice road. It kind of goes up top, and then there's just, grapes after grapes after grapes. It's just beautiful of all the vineyards. And then you're up top on the ledge, and you can kind of see over in the valley in Palisade. And so that was a bicycle trip I did when I went there before with the girls, and it was beautiful. So good place to bring your bicycles to, pedal around for a couple of days, and enjoy the wines and all the vineyards there.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, we're going to try and upload weekly here of our new adventures. And next week, actually, we're continuing on west and heading to Utah. So we'll take you guys along with us. We're going to try to hit as many national parks as we can. And I know it's going to be exciting. And I know we're going to try to share as much as we can with you guys, so you guys can come along and do it with us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, because we're going to have plenty of videos coming out. And hopefully some of them will help you. Some of them you'll learn from our lessons and mistakes that we've made. And hopefully we give you some good spots to go.
Yeah, and see some beautiful areas in the country.
Make sure you also leave in the comments below some favorite areas of yours, places to go, places to visit. We're open to trying new areas. And also, if you guys have been to Palisade, let us know what your favorite wine is there. I think we have at least a favorite winery that we go to. Something to note is it's hard to just do the tastings and not buy all the wine.
Well, we did buy a few bottles.
Just a couple. But anyway, we enjoyed hanging out with you guys. And hopefully you guys will tune in next week for our Utah video. And we will see you guys then.